Yo, what's up guys, today we're going to be checking out the 86 rated Roberto Firmino inform card. You would have seen his previous version feature quite a bit, not only on the road to glory but my main account. I absolutely love him this year. That reliable shot, the dribbling, the strength, and he's one of those players that, yes, he can play in a cam position, but really, a lot of people underrate him at striker, and that's where I like to play him. So drop a like on the video. We're going to test out his 86 rated card right now. If you need in-game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji for cashback, and let's go. So I find it kind of pointless going on the market and purchasing the position modifier centre forward to cam or even centre forward to striker, because if you leave that player as a centre forward, which I like to change up formations from time to time, they're going to get chemistry at cam or at striker. And if you use the correct manager, Lacazette is on 10 chemistry, and that's the player that I'm talking about. I've got to use Lacazette, man. Absolutely love him this year. Another card that I wanted to give a go, which is the 85 rated Man of the Match Tolisso. And I've got to be honest with you guys, because a lot of people watch my videos to look at these players to bring into their main weekend league side. For me, I bring in a player, try him out, and sell him on. So it's not a biased review whatsoever. And with Tolisso, 198,000 coins. He's not one of those players where I would instinctively look to bring him into my main weekend league side. He is good, but he's not like my standard of a weekend league team, and I would actually have to compare him to someone like Golan. Both got the same work rates, similar type players where they're just box to box beasts, and Golan is much better. So if you're looking at someone to bring in, shall I go for Tolisso, shall I go for Golan? I would stick with Golan, but I'll give you some more opinions on what I feel that Tolisso is good at when we go into the in-game clips. But with Roberto Firmino, 86 rated, this is a card that I wanted to try out, and look at him, 186,000 coins, 7 games, 11 goals, 3 assists. And if you're someone that had his previous inform, which it was selling for roughly like 140,000 coins, that's dropped to 120 now. This one you can pick up for 186. That's a good price really for some boosted stats. 4-star weak for 4-star skill moves, and everyone looks at him and just thinks he would make a good cam, which there's no denying that. But really, play him as a striker, see what he can do for you. That 83 pace is honestly good enough, and I use him with the basic chemistry style just to really show you guys that he can cut it in the weekend league. And every single game, by the way, was played in the weekend league. So the team is just your standard Premier League side, and now looking at how the team played with kind of poor gameplay, because I was playing in the weekend league. Now I don't know if I'm going to be using the 4-1-2-1-2, the 4-2-3-1. It's completely changed up my mind, and I ended up finishing the night with these custom tactics in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And it was really good. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I was a little bit more creative up top, and when the gameplay is really poor, in the 4-2-3-1 it's focused on building up play and just holding possession, and if you can't pass, then you need to be a little bit more direct with your style. So yeah, those are the custom tactics that I used. Also tried it in the 4-3-3 and it was playing quite well. So let's go to the pitch and see what Firmino and Tolisso can do. So 186,000 coins for Roberto Firmino. Is that a good price? I believe it to be, and over the next couple of days I could see him drop to 175 or even 170, and that would be a good buy. So if you maybe are thinking of picking him up, then do it. Trust me, at least have the experience, because that 83 pace, a lot of people are judging him just because of that, and in game you'll be surprised. He's not slow at all, and his ability to create space really does help him out. So yes, he's not as quick as Lacazette, but he's not that slow. And maybe, to be honest, why I don't use him as much in the weekend league is because I have a player like Lacazette. Is Firmino a good card? Yes. Are there better alternatives? Of course. But if you're wanting to build like a strict Premier League side, then Roberto Firmino in that striker position is a lot better than a load of strikers. Trust me. Just what he's able to offer for your team. If you're wishing to play him as a cam, as a striker, and that's one of the reasons why I like his work rate so much. High attacking, medium defensive. In a striker position, he's going to make runs. In a cam, he's going to overlap. He is just perfect, man. It just adds to that versatility. And another thing that I wanted to mention, what makes a good lone striker is someone that can hold on to possession, quick feet, and have somewhat strength. And Firmino ticks all those boxes. His strength as well is underrated. And I didn't use a chemistry style because I want to stress to you how good he is just on a basic. And some people probably would argue like, chemistry styles are just a placebo effect, but I can somewhat disagree with that, because at times, like when I have applied a chem style on a certain player, I do really feel like their pace. So I think they do work. It's just that other players, your opponents, are using chem styles as well. So if you're looking at pace, then they're just assume that they're using pace chem styles. So yeah, with Firmino, he's going to create space. He has that reliable shot inside the box. He can score long shots as well. He's just a really good player, and it's a shame that not many people use him. 7 games, 11 goals, 3 assists just speaks for itself. All in the weekend league against some very good players. So I was happy with that return. So if you're wondering whether or not to pick him up, do it, because he is fantastic. Even his weak foot, for crying out loud. He doesn't have 5-star weak foot, but I've never had an issue shooting across goal with that 4-star cracking card. So another player that I want to speak about quickly is Tolisso. I did mention that I wouldn't really waste, well, it's not really wasting, but I wouldn't spend 200,000 coins on Tolisso. I would much rather get some coins together and bring in someone like Nainggolan. Even Nainggolan's non-informed card, I don't feel that there's much difference between non-informed Nainggolan versus Tolisso, so that's one of the reasons why I'd stick with that. But if you do have a lot more coins, then look to bring in the informed Nainggolan, trust me. Or the second informed. Man, that card just looks dirty. So yeah, just bring in Nainggolan for Tolisso, but he still did a good job. And I did change up the formation. I was using a 4-3-3 to see what that did, and that was fine. Switched up to the 4-2-3-1 and couldn't use that because the gameplay was terrible. Then I eventually came to the 4-1-2-1-2, and I fell in love with it again. Seriously, oh my god, I go through phases, man. Now I don't know what I'm going to be doing in Fatal. Do I use 4-2-3-1? Do I use 4-1-2-1-2? I have no idea, but I've got to find out. I may just start with the 4-1-2-1-2 and then switch to the 4-2-3-1 and see how I do. But guys, if you're wondering whether or not to pick up Firmino, do it. He has everything that you need from a fantastic striker, a cam. He is absolutely brilliant, and for 186,000 coins, it's not really that expensive. So give him a go. Let me know how you got on with him, and if you have enjoyed today's video, drop a like, and I will see you soon. See you now. Peace.